knowing that you had a great career up in, now you're on this threshold of college football?
I mean, it's a surreal feeling. I mean, being at Albany, when we weren't that good, now they're doing amazing.
Yeah.
But being there, at the beginning of the process and just being there trying my hardest, working hard, but, having the chance of having to put myself in a better position for myself. Now being here, all these guys, they bought in. Guys older than me like Fabo, D'Lo, J-Chad, these guys bought into the process, knowing I just get to be a part of that. It's a real feeling.
Was it a complete game for the defense today?
I think we were close. I don't think it was complete yet. The fact that they got 6 points on the board is still far too many. I feel like we could have stopped it with a play here, play there, but it was definitely close.
Do you feel like this defense answered the call after, of course, all the adversity that you guys have been through these last couple of weeks?
I mean, we knew what we had to do, especially with a new quarterback in the system. Brock's a great quarterback. Tate's both are great quarterbacks. We knew the system is different. You got to play them because you play J-Tron. So we knew it was going to take a little bit of time for you to figure out how both of them use both of their assets. So we had to go in there. We had to stop them to put ourselves in the best position possible.
Do you know just from watching film whether or not you guys are going to dominate an offensive line, or does it take when you get on the field and see them and realize that it's going to be a long day for them?
You can put us up against any offensive line. I feel like we're going to dominate just because of the pieces we have. We have too many good D linemen. We have too much depth. Either you take the first ends out, you put the second ends in, you take the first D tackles out, second D tackles, third D tackles. Like, our defensive room is just too deep. DBs, linebackers, I just know we're going to be able to stop anything that comes our way.
Jared, when you said last week, just wait till we put it all together, I feel sorry for who's playing us, did you sense that this type of performance was coming for the defense when you said that?
You can see it in the look in everybody's eyes all week. Ever since J-Trav, had his incident, we knew what it was going to be. We knew once we got locked in, put ourselves in this position, got on this field, it was just going to be lights out. I'm glad we put ourselves in that position, but we got to be better.
You guys, all you guys came back to win championships, right? That's what. Yeah. So, were you guys just not going to be denied?
We knew nothing could stop us. I know everybody in the media was like, no, they're not going to win. They're losing J-Trav, which is a huge part of our team. That's the heart and soul of our team. I know everybody was like, oh, no, like this and that, but that doesn't matter to us. Like, this is Florida State at the end of the day. Nobody's going to get in our way.
Do you hate that narrative exists, that you guys are different without J-Trav? I know you are to a degree, but obviously you're still really good.
I love it. I think we fight better as a team when our back's against the wall. Don't have us in the front runners. Don't have us at the top. Put us in the back. Doubt us, please. Like, we work better that way.
Jared, you guys got pressure. Of course, everyone knows the sacks between you and Braden and everyone else, like you said, that's depth on this team. But you guys also had pass breakups left and right today, pass deflections, different, just the pressure, just like quarterback hits and other things. Can you speak to that as well and what that impact has on the offense and the rest of the team as morale-wise?
I got full faith in our secondary. Our DBs, our safeties, I know they're going to be able to handle whatever comes their way. But we know it's so much easier of a game when the quarterback's rattled, he's scared, he's nervous in the pocket. He doesn't know if he has to step up, step down. Because if you step up, I'm going high. Fisk is right there. If you step back, Fisk is going to wrap around. I'm going to take the under. Like, we just have so many different plans. So we know if we get you off your mark, we get you in your head, we get you messed up. Especially when we knock down your balls, now you got to throw it a little bit higher. It just changes everything.
And can you speak to that last drive where it seemed like you guys just pinned your ears back and when it got Jake Plummer? Can you speak to that as well?
He's a great quarterback. That's a good offensive line, but we knew we were better and we knew what we had to do. We knew that once the offense scored, we put ourselves in that great position, and we knew they had to, hurry it up, go fast. They had to pass the ball all game long. They weren't able to stop us, so we knew what was going to happen.
How cool is it? Tatum's plays in the end zone, how big were those?
About time he caught a pick. He keeps dropping stuff about time, but it's surreal. You see him work so hard. I see the effort he puts in the summer when he's jumping the fence because the fence is locked. We're both out there working. I see him, even in just the weight room or just extra film study, he's calling out plays and you don't even know they're about to run, but he's calling them right. So just seeing that actually go full circle and reaping his rewards is just an amazing feeling.
What was the locker room like?
That was something else. Even when we first beat LSU last year, when we had a good big win this year against Duke or Miami or Clemson, that locker room was a whole different feeling.
You said earlier in the season, Braden Fisk is one of the only players that can match your energy. I feel like it just came on to fruition tonight because both of y'all were everywhere.
We had this conversation. Me and Fisk watch film together every day. We had this conversation early this week. We just look at each other. We said, "It's on us." He said, "Yeah," and we just watch. Continue to watch the film. We knew what had to be done.
How excited are you to see Daryl get back out there with the
I told him he keeps getting mad because I keep telling him he's like a new car that you're not allowed to drive yet. But now you finally get your hands behind the wheel. I told him I can't wait to play with him.
What do you think he brings to the defense?
The kid's a monster. Oh my God, I feel sorry for anybody because you don't see his film and stuff. He doesn't have anything this year, but what he's about to do is somebody's about to be bad.
kind of a two-part question for you here. The guy in your shirt, Jordan, what has he kind of meant to you and to this program? And can you talk about the leadership of the seniors, this group, overall as a whole?
J-Trav, that's one of my brothers. You know, a lot of programs you go around, you talk to them, and they're like, oh yeah, this is a brotherhood and all that good stuff. That's one of my brothers. When he went down the field, like, you can see how much it affected everyone, the crowd. That's the type of leader he is. Like, everyone is just genuinely affected by that. It's like, that was one of the worst people for that to happen to. But, you know, even through his injury, he's toughing through it. He's on the, you know, the little vehicle taking him off the field, and he's just trying to keep holding it all together. And that's just, he knew what we had to be done that day. He knew he just had to put his emotions aside, put his pain aside, so we could handle it.
Jared, there's a conversation about whether you guys should be in the playoff. You know, you just finished undefeated as a Power 5 champion. So tell me why the committee should put Florida State in.
I think the committee's going to do what needs to be done. You know, we're a Power 5 champion. We put all the work in all this year. We just showed that we have a defense that can play lights out with anybody in the country. So I think what needs to be done will be done.
You have no doubts you can line up and play anybody that they put before you in college football playoff?
I think anyone that they put before us is in for a rude awakening.
Jared, when you have a defensive line like this where everyone's kind of thinking like that, just how much easier is it for you? And then over the course of a game, can you feel that pressure that you're putting on the defensive line?
Oh, yeah, because we all have such different styles of play. So this guy's a speed rusher, this guy's a bull rusher, and then we all can switch completely. Like, I'm more of a power rusher, I can switch to a speed. So when you just have guys that can play so versatile across the board, it's a bad feeling for offensive line. I love it. It's a bad feeling for them.
Thanks, Jared.